One of these people has been convicted of murder, and my job is to figure out who it is. Welcome back to the Kevin Langue Show.
Oh my God!
We back, baby! I brought some friends with me. Daddy Love, Herman Rice, Aaron Branch, our special guest, Langston Kerwin is back! All right. Yes! Now here's how we're gonna do this. First round, we're gonna go off looks, try and figure out who the murderer is based on how they look. And then one by one, they'll tell their stories. And we have to figure out who is the real murderer. Denny, you're first. Who do you think it could be strictly based on looks?
Number 5, without a doubt. He has some, he looks like he got a story in his eyes.
Interesting.
I think I played him in Grand Theft Auto.
All right, Herm, what you think?
I'll go number 4.
Why?
I feel like he a blind killer. Like he just, anything can happen. He don't see who he done killed.
He don't even know.
He don't know he done killed somebody.
Like it was an accident.
Yeah.
What you think, Langston?
I'm actually looking at number 3. She's feeling like a femme fatale. There's a mysterious sort of murderous vibe that I'm getting off of
Like
this
one you might
person.
read about in the novel.
Yeah, that's right.
what?
That is the correct
A novella.
pronunciation.
You mean a
Pronunciation.
novella?
A novel.
They ain't cultured.
They're not
you can
cultured.
tell
Do they sell those to guys?
As you can see, nothing has changed from our previous shows and episodes. Aaron, what do you think? Who do you think it could be off looks?
I'm gonna go with Denny. I think it's number 5. It's the off to the hat camel hat for me.
He already in disguise.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2 or 4.
Okay.
Because I feel like obviously this is probably a crime that they committed, I assume, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Went to prison and now they're out. So it has to
you're
be
going off
someone
age.
someone who I assume is older. Okay, so we all got our votes. You said 5,
3.
3,
5.
5, 4. I'm gonna lock in 2. Let's see for right. All right, bring out the chair. Time for the stories.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm nervous too. As a reminder to the audience, 4 of them are actors that are telling fake stories. We gotta figure out together who we think is lying and who's telling the truth. Number 1, what is your name and tell us the story?
Hi, my name is Michael. When I was 14, I was bullied at school pretty badly because of my appearance. And there was a guy, his name was Gary. One day, I was rushing on my way to my next class. He shouted like some slur, some F word. I can say it. He said like, do you know that you're not allowed to wear makeup at school? And I wasn't wearing any makeup at the time. And I was like, what?
He's like, I woke up like this.
Well, yes. Yeah. And after that, he was like, let me help you to wipe it off. And he spat in my face. There's like lots of people and they were like laughing and I felt embarrassed. Well, I said like, can I curse? Like I said,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you say it.
you.
Oh!
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God.
He kind of like, he got mad, he pushed me. I didn't notice that this whole time he was standing like close to the handrail, like.
The handrail?
The
Yeah.
handrail.
Yeah, no, the handrail.
Yeah, and I pushed him and it was like an instant death.
Instant, like
Wait.
video game, like.
No, like he
Wait.
broke his neck.
You said you were. This was in school.
Yeah.
How old
Were you in the X-Men Academy?
Well,
No, you're that powerful. He just pushed them.
And broke his neck.
At 14, you pushed this 14-year-old boy.
yeah,
What happens after that?
there was like blood. There's like lots of people. And honestly, I remember only like my teacher just like holding my hand, like wait here, like.
Do you know how high he fell from?
Honestly, I don't remember like the details, but it was like pretty high. It was like second floor.
Well, this is
so-
your first murder, right?
First.
I don't think this is serial killer episode.
Oh, it's not that. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I think you remember the details.
That's what I'm saying. What was your name again?
Michael.
Okay, Michael. My problem with you, Michael, is what?
Then I'm white.
No,
okay.
that's only one
Okay.
of them.
My problem with your story, Michael, is you don't seem shocked by it. You're telling the story like it's like a game of tag you played in school.
But it could have been like a long time ago.
12 years ago.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, so
Good.
I'm 26
Okay,
right now.
did you what came out of that? Like obviously the police, like what happened?
Yeah, so I went to juvenile like center for 5 years.
Where?
Morris County.
Morris County?
Where is
New
that?
Jersey.
Also?
New Jersey.
Oh, it's in
New
Jersey.
Jersey?
Are you originally from Jersey?
No, my parents are immigrants, so it's just kind of like, you know.
Were they immigrants from Jersey or
No, they're from Belarus. I have like dual
Belarus,
citizenship.
Jersey or?
Why you ain't go back to Belarus after the murder?
Well, actually, I did because I speak like 4 different languages and I worked there, so I just kind of.
So you went back home after that? You
Yeah,
went after,
for a while. For a
Let's
while.
cook Michael first.
Okay.
I got
No, time out. No. Before we get into that, when did you go home?
It was 2000. It's a COVID. It was COVID.
So how did you get locked up for 5 years? When did you go home in between this time?
Well, I was released in 3 years. 3 years and 2 months after.
Good behavior.
Yeah.
Any relation to Myers?
No.
Okay, we'll move on.
Good job, detective.
You said that he was bleeding profusely.
Not like a lot, but there was a blood, but
You
not
said
like
a lot of blood when
You
first
said a lot of blood.
A blood.
And also, if
There was
one
a blood.
falls and breaks their neck,
Where
would
the blood
be
coming
coming
from?
nose. No,
Yeah,
it's coming from
but not
nose,
that much
from
blood
the
is
face.
going to come from the,
The
nose.
nose.
Maybe
was
if you
like-
said he hit the back of his head and his head
See, even
started
5
bleeding, I would
degrees,
believe
right?
that.
No, there'd be,
That just
you
doesn't
get blood.
seem-
No,
you'll have your time
Somebody
to shine
said like
here.
a melon off a second story. Yeah, you see blood.
You saying there would be blood?
If you landed on your head,
I
you
think
crack
there'd be
your
quite a
skull
bit of
wide
blood.
open.
You
There
You
ain't
would
none
crack
of
it open, exactly.
blood.
Okay.
And I'm not like
we
investigating
go- I
body
can't wait to
there.
hear from
Like
this
I
dude.
was like pretty scared of the situation because I'm not like a bad kid. Like
Yeah.
I'm a singer actually. I was drawn to musical theater and it was like happened to me and I was like, what the f?
No singer's ever killed anyone.
What tune came to your mind when he was falling?
Langston, what you thinking, bro?
Do you have preferred pronouns?
He, him.
He, him. Okay, just making sure. I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that. I didn't know
What you think this is?
He said that bitch. Clock it.
I'm curious in the fall, because this person falls over the stairs, the banister. In the fall, does this person land on their back or on their face?
Honestly, I don't remember like at all because
you.
there was like people around me, they were like all so scared. The one thing that I remember, like teachers standing right next to me and just holding my hand like wait here because the police and everyone like
In the wake of that, is there a big trial that follows this?
yeah, for 6 months.
And are you pleading guilty to this?
Well, yes, because
So what specifically did you get charged with? Do you remember your charge?
reckless manslaughter,
Reckless man.
What degree?
2nd degree.
Oh, why are you confused?
No,
Say
that
it
don't
like
make
a question.
sense. Because I did research before this episode because I'm taking this your
Oh,
series.
you always do that. You
I-
always do that.
First
research,
degree,
yeah.
I believe, is like you planned it.
Premeditated.
Yeah.
Premeditated.
Yeah.
Yep.
Second
Second
degree,
degree,
is I did the research.
reckless.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Second degree is you didn't plan it,
Yes.
but you purposefully did it. Then third degree is like
Accidental.
like a car accident.
So it would
something
be
like that.
third is
So it
what
would
it
be
should've been.
third, but you said second.
Well,
but I guess
They
Michael,
did push.
But they are
But
Michael.
they wasn't trying.
Michael is being charged. Michael's not necessarily in charge of what they assign.
I'm a
it as.
kid,
Oh,
actually.
I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
And this is important. Do you use snail mucin?
Oh
Does that
well.
relate to the case?
Well, no.
That's great
No.
skin.
Just sunscreen.
Okay.
Well, can I just say
Y'all
you're
don't
killing
understand. I'm really cooking because what I wanted to see is I wanted to listen to Michael talk about something that made him feel comfortable. When he was trying to tell us his story, and I watch a lot of murder mysteries.
Let's go.
He was doing a lot of itching, a
Yeah.
lot of self-soothing,
Yes.
a lot of fiddling.
Yes.
That is usually an indication that someone is lying.
Whoa.
And to piggyback on top of that,
Please do. Hop on.
ba-boom.
Pause.
Look at y'all. Hopped on each
That
other.
was clearly a very innocent moment
But
that
how
you're
about, like-
ruining.
Sorry.
How about like nervous?
Michael,
Like-
hold on. He's about to baboom.
He's cooking.
Baboom.
When we were asking said questions to Michael, they plugged the fact that they were a singer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you aware?
What was the purpose of that?
What was the purpose?
You must
Maybe-
Can you allow me to baboom off that?
Please.
Ba-boom, ba-boom.
I got room.
If I was to come on this show and be an actor, I would probably utilize that time to promote something I was working on.
If you're on the biggest show on the internet, I
The
do that
number
as well.
one show on the internet.
Number one show.
So I should promote my new album, right? Right? I mean, I
think
can.
it's called
Late
I
Night
Did.
Conversation.
I admit it, I did it.
It's called famous in the first degree.
I'll be honest, I'm a little more sold on Michael than you all are.
You think Mike is the killer?
You're not buying the
This
theory
is
at
the
all?
first story. It's a little fictitious sounding. You
Okay.
just push the person. Come on. That just sounds like I do believe
Watch
all
this.
the elements of the. I do believe
Check his
all
neck. Is
the
that bleeding?
elements. Look at me. I'm doing all right. I do believe all the elements of the story. I do believe that you were so beautiful that you may have been getting bullied. You may have even gotten into a scuffle with someone. Did that lead to someone falling off this ledge and getting murdered?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. See, you ain't been here enough. People
haven't.
give you a lie within the truth.
Oh.
That's what's happening. We might need to
that
hear
would
some
be
of this.
nice.
If I should stay, I would only be your way.
Can sing.
And
Wow. Good for you, Michael.
Murdered that.
Good for you, Michael.
yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow. Guilty. Guilty.
Michael, thank you for your time.
Hey, Michael.
I'm crossing Michael off, but I am sending him to America's Got Talent.
Thank you.
You're moving on to the next round.
Moving on.
That's right. You're going to Rancho Cucamonga.
Number 2, what is your name and tell us your story?
I'm Bob.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Bob.
You did it.
I was involved in the home invasion that went wrong,
Okay.
which resulted in a man's death. It was back in the 80s when drug ripoffs were prevalent in Los Angeles.
Crack
I was part of that,
Herm was there.
but I hope not.
So I'm gonna write one down for Kevin and Aaron.
Please, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob.
To aid in our escape, we tied the person up, and in the manner that we tied him up, it causes death.
Oh, no.
I received a second-degree life sentence for that.
What is a second-degree life sentence?
Second degree, what I did plead to was no contest to second degree because that was the lowest plea deal that I was afforded.
Because y'all didn't plan on killing, y'all just planned on robbing them.
Correct.
And so the ropes killed him. Where did you tie the ropes at?
He was hogtied.
He was hogged. Oh, you know.
You have those at your house.
Call me Piggly Wiggly.
Aaron, they're saying you're a freak.
Yes.
They're saying you're a sick freak.
And
who's into
Langue,
that
get-
sexually.
he's agreeing. He is doubling down. How did that kill him? Hog tie is just the wrist and the legs, right?
Correct. But
Right.
when you hog-tie a person, true hog-tie a person with their arms behind their back,
Right.
their legs stretched up behind their back.
Right.
When you lay them on their side,
You are giving yourself away.
He know too much.
Look, man.
It's like, but you can't.
Look, brother, the goal is not to tell us who you are. You gotta relax.
It's possible he was just a Boy Scout.
He know too much.
You know a lot. How did they find you?
we were the last known people to see him, according to his girlfriend that came home and found him in this manner.
So these was your homies that y'all robbed. This was
No.
your friend.
How did the girlfriend know you?
Right.
She knew my crime partner. They've done business before.
Oh, so she snitched. Bob's crime partner was the last person my boyfriend saw.
Was supposed to be.
And how did they prove that it was you guys that was in there at the time?
Through the process of investigation, they asked other people about our activities that evening. Ours didn't line up.
Had you committed crimes with this individual before?
No, I mean selling weed.
So your first
Back then it was
home
illegal.
invasion,
Went with
this
somebody
happened.
in it.
One and only.
Your one and only time that you did a home invasion,
Wow.
someone
No
lost
way.
their life.
Correct.
So they are hogtied and then they have what, a cardiac arrest?
No, he suffocates because when you're he was a big man. When you're laid down like that, your organs crush your lungs.
But if you hog tie, you can't go on your side?
Apparently he could.
He was found on the side.
So if that's the case, then he's not actually having all of his weight on his stomach.
Your organs are pushed forward into your lungs.
I don't know about that. Does
interesting.
If I was gonna say the weight
So my
should have
question
been
is,
more.
why y'all go with the hog tie? Why y'all ain't go with a different tie?
We didn't know any better.
And why tie
We were only 23 years old.
and why tie this person up? Like what was
So
the
we
plan?
could get out of there without
right,
any
but
issue.
you could have knocked him out. You could have done a lot of things.
He was beaten up.
Okay.
He was unconscious when we left.
I'm just not buying the way that it happened. Again, it could be elements of truth within a lie.
And you said you guys had different stories, you and your partner, and that's how they were able to assume that you...
Nobody. I left a set of safe keys with somebody and a phone book, address book, which is very unusual for me back then, to leave such things with somebody that's not family.
You know what? I am not gonna lie to you. He's very calm, very cool. Breathing is very collected. He might have murdered somebody.
An Asian man.
Well, there's also a feeling of...
Both are true.
They're very
Both are
chill.
true.
Things can be true.
There's also like a feeling...
The two guys.
No, you making a good point, and you making a good point.
Asian man.
There's a feeling of remorse also, I think, coming from his voice as he's telling it. Almost like a sense of regret, but it doesn't feel like it's being put on.
Well, let's ask you, like, how do you feel today, being older, wiser, looking back?
Him, it's an extremely unfortunate thing that he isn't able to experience what I experience now. The life I have now is at the expense of an individual and his family. Most likely, if I continued that path, I wouldn't be here today.
Good point.
Because of the way things were happening back then.
It is very killer-like because he did not give us a lot of information.
Yeah.
He didn't tell us his name was William.
He also received a life term. We both had to take a second degree.
So when did you
I was
get out?
offered a 4 manslaughter, low-term manslaughter had I wanted to testify.
What made you think we're gonna get away with this? Knowing that the partner you had knew the girlfriend and all of that.
There was no forethought on that.
But that's
also,
almost like guaranteed to go to jail. They already know who you are.
But he said the 80s. In the 80s, a lot of stash houses were getting robbed.
Really?
Yeah, it was just robbing. I mean, it's known to everybody. Everybody all over the place. So that was the quickest way to come up.
Tell us about the 60s.
Langston, you're 38 too.
You just as old as me.
Not me, I'm youthful. I'm Gen Z like the rest of us, fellas?
Yeah. Bob, can you explain to the people watching what no contest means?
That means I am truly not being taking accountability for the crime. It's also a plea of guilt, but legally speaking, there's no guilt involved. We fought the case for over 18 months to work a deal because like I said, my original charge was supposed to be a torture, robbery, murder.
Were you detained during that 18 months?
I was locked up, yeah.
In jail.
Did they add that to your sentence or they just kept that bad boy going?
No, the 18 months came off the top of my sentence.
Okay.
On a second-degree life, you're supposed to do 2/3 of that time before you're eligible for parole.
He know too much.
He know a lot. How many years did you end up doing?
24 years, 11 months.
Damn.
You said say one more?
24 years, 11 months, man. That
So
is
what year did
sentence.
you get out?
2011.
Whoa.
Okay, so you've been out a
I'll
long.
say this, Bob got details.
Yeah.
They shorted me 1 month from being able to say I did 25 years.
That's that Life Jennings.
I used to have a thing about
Bob, you
which
love
is
Life
crazy.
Jennings, right? I think we can all agree you love Life Jennings
That's
music.
funny.
I love life what?
No, it's okay. It was never a joke for you, Bob, and we failed miserably.
Listen, y'all.
Interacting with each other.
Listen, guys.
All my life I wanted to get to know you, Bob, and I messed this up. I regret everything.
Bob
that's
is
happened.
rubbing his thumbs. Y'all better be careful.
Rob said, I'm still trying to get that
Y'all
last
better
month.
relax.
Okay, thank you so much, Bob.
Bob.
What a story. Okay, number 3, what is your name and tell us the story?
Hi, my name's Tati, and I had to hire a hitman to take care of a stalker situation.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa, this is a good white woman
This
crime.
makes sense so far.
I was living overseas at the time. I'm from Germany, and
Speak German?
a little bit, but
Yugoslavian.
What?
That is not a word.
Huh?
You just say Guga Gaga?
I said Yugoslavian.
Wunderbar. Let's keep it going.
that's a real word, yes. That's Russian. I had met somebody after work. I was out with friends. At first, he seemed quite normal, and he wound up finding my social medias, and he was pretty much messaging me relentlessly. At first, I was responding out of courtesy. It wound up escalating to a point where he was showing up to my work. He was showing up to my house. And unfortunately, you can't do anything about a stalker situation until they do something to you. And the situation escalated to a point where he had sent a bullet casing to my parents' house.
What?
Yeah.
How did we escalate to that?
This is getting real.
And yeah, no, it was very, very difficult. And yeah, my dad was not very happy about that. And so I talked to my dad about figuring out a solution to this. I wound up losing all of my work. I was a creative director overseas, and he was showing up to set. He was showing up and he was ruining my life, basically. My dad helped me figure out a solution to the problem.
Oh, so your dad was involved in
Yeah.
the planning of this.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's that say?
What is that?
Can you read that out
Here
loud?
is the rest of your line.
Whoa, Herman's
You're
saying
not
you're
buying it
alive.
at all.
The rest of
I
the
was kind of interested.
What a rude way to call this person a liar.
Her daddy's coming for you, dog.
Yeah, bro. You.
Hey, and it's Liam Neeson.
Where's that bald-headed bastard?
I'm gonna find you.
I went out there and found the first black person I could.
He's doing karate like this.
That's a real quote from him. That was so crazy.
Herm, where did she lose you in the story?
When she started. When she started talking.
Just from the beginning.
Yeah, it's from the beginning.
You don't think she got a stalker?
No, she has plenty of them. But would she get a murder? Probably not.
So
I mean, when you have somebody that's showing up and kind of ruining your life the way that this was happening.
I don't get him killed.
You tried. Don't forget that. There was
Right, we should have clapped for that.
Herm, because you can't get nobody. You can't get nobody killed on a payment plan.
He said, I'll shoot him in the leg this week.
a layaway hitman.
I see 20 today.
Hey,
Tati, so what happened? Did the hit go through,
Yeah,
or did you get caught with conspiracy?
So the hit went through, and
The way she said it. So the hit went through.
it's a medical procedure.
She lost me. She lost me.
Okay. The hit went
the
through.
hit went through, and I mean, what was the rest of the question?
No, what was the rest of the story?
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's sort of your journey
This is
after
you.
this.
Let me ask you this: How did you go about finding a hitman?
Oh, wow.
I can't disclose that.
Well, what did the court document say?
I can't disclose that either.
You already served your time, did you not?
It was a unique situation where we wound up collaborating on a deal.
It's a unique situation. I'm white.
But
What was the deal?
the person that my father had helped me hire was connected to a larger crime organization.
Oh.
Which one?
So
I
you
can't
snitched on the
disclose.
guy who saved your life to save yours.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, her dad?
No, the guy,
the guy
the
that hired
hitman
was
that they hired
snitched
was
on
part
him.
of a bigger crime organization. So they gave up his information for that they
And you
wouldn't
still here talking to us today
Yeah.
after snitching on this major player
Yeah,
from a
wait, that don't
major
make
crime
sense.
That does seem quite
organization.
That's
risky.
crazy. Wait, you so right.
The organization doesn't exist anymore.
They're about to,
Oh yeah, they definitely went away.
they're about to roll up in here in Volkswagen. Furious.
They're rolling up in G-Wagons.
We saw you on the Kevin Lang show. We've been looking for you for years.
Once he said they don't exist anymore.
Crazy.
Then, as soon as he mentioned Volkswagen, she was like, no, they would be rolling up in G-Wagons.
Yeah.
So, meaning that
Meaning.
The Kardashians?
It's Kim.
meaning Armenian. There you go. Danny, you was ahead of me. You was ahead of me.
I'm with you, Herm.
You was with
I'm
me.
with you.
I don't know many gangs that have shut down.
That's crazy.
There you go. Like it's an out. We're only 9 to
Especially
5
after
today.
you get one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they like run out of membership.
They're just
I
like-
think they keep
Yeah.
We got a meeting. We're
Not open on Tuesday.
Sorry, guys.
We have to
We
dissolve
lost
the
funding.
organization.
Oh, that's so good.
They got our leader.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When did you find out that the hit had been done?
I think it was about 4 days after we had put out the hit.
4 days after. How did you find out?
Facebook. Got him.
That's funny. Got him is so crazy.
I found out from an application that like is encrypted text messaging.
The way he told you?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how long between that and when you snitched on him? And why? How did you get caught?
That's a good
How
question.
did I get caught?
Yeah, how did you get caught?
He was my stalker. His entire life was about me. It was
Right, but I'm saying, how did the police connect the dots that you had hired this hit person?
Was it like a paper trail?
Yes, there
What
was
was
a
the paper
paper
trail?
trail.
Don't give her answers.
No, there was a.
She's like, Aaron, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
There was a paper trail, right?
It's a trail of paper.
She's attaching onto every story we give her.
But what was the paper trail?
No, hold on. I'm not done with my interrogation.
Let's
Sorry,
go.
Muffin.
How did the cops find you? Like, how did they knock at your door? Tell me the
Yeah,
story.
they just knocked on our door.
Well, she's taking everything we're saying, bro.
Why'd you say it?
They just showed up at our house.
Jamaican.
No,
Okay, so they knock on the door, then what happens?
they served us. They were like, "Are you part of this? We have a warrant for this." And
They asked you if you were a part of it.
yeah,
They was like, hey, are you a part of this murder?
yeah.
What'd you say?
Bob don't even
And
care.
I-
That's how you know. And Michael's
At that point, it's you're caught. You
No,
can't-
you're not caught at that point.
No, the police gave you what exactly?
They served us a warrant
For what?
No. You're
Hold on.
lying.
A warrant for what?
for murder.
a warrant,
A warrant
for murder.
Yeah.
So they gave you the warrant for murder. What you guys?
They served it to my dad.
They served it to your
I
dad?
wasn't there.
Okay, and then what happens?
And then the case proceeded
So did your dad snitch on you?
on me.
Yeah.
Well, he had to give an explanation as to why. I mean,
There's just so many.
I don't think a dad would.
When
And I
did you
don't
get
think a dad
arrested?
would do that.
And I don't think a warrant for murder is a thing. You get a warrant for like an arrest. You don't get a warrant for a specific crime.
Yeah. She don't know. We just listened to my boy Bob with so many specific details.
Yeah.
Everything with you is just in the air, and for that reason, I'm out.
I'm with him. I don't buy it. I thought you were my killer. You are not.
You're out.
And in that way, I choose not to listen to any more of this.
Now, would you hold on. Tati, you had me at the beginning. The way you ran the portfolio business of this story you're telling, it's not something that I'm willing to invest in for the reasons I'm also out.
Now, would you do 350K for 10%?
Of the Netflix movie you can make off this.
Yeah.
There could be a Netflix movie off of this.
I think I am out as well.
I got no
Also.
question.
I just don't. I'm
You
not.
had me. Yeah, at the beginning she had me.
The beginning, I was all the way in.
Yeah.
Herm been out since she said Tati.
When she started.
And she was giving Kim possible, so I'm like, it's possible.
That's what it felt
very
like.
good. Very
But
good.
then we had the Ron Stoppable.
Hello.
Okay.
That's coming from Rufus.
Herm, I don't think you got anything, Herm? Do you? Okay, thank you, Tati. Well done. Great job, Tati.
Thank you, Tati.
Number 4.
Yep, this is what I got.
Brother, put your dick away. You got too much meat on the stage.
Number 4, what is your name and tell us the story?
My name's Bill. Long story short,
Bill?
I killed 6 gang members in Japan, 1992.
I'm sorry, your name is Bill.
Bill.
He's Bill.
And you said
I killed 6 gang members in Japan, 1992.
you, with used by yourself, killed 6 Japanese gang member in 1992.
Yeah, I also just.
If this is the real story.
Well, I just don't believe he would be here.
Now, what martial arts did you use to kill these people?
Why you assume it's martial arts?
He's just giving a very sort of John Wick energy about it.
It is John Wick. It's very John Wick.
I'm
I
assuming
agree.
you are classically trained in some form of combat. Nothing. You're just a bad motherfucker with sunglasses on.
How did you do it? What happened?
I met a girl in college, 92, Hannah. We relocated back
She
to
sounds
Japan.
beautiful, Bill.
Yeah, that was her home country. We moved back to Japan. She had a brother who was in a gang. Her brother didn't like me, obviously, because I was white American.
Been there.
Yeah. They jumped me. He jumped me quite a few times. Beat
They
me up.
jumped you.
He jumped me.
He
The
jumped
brother.
you. Oh, he beat you up a lot.
He beat me up a couple times, yeah. He was a violent gang member, and he was known for criminal activity.
What
So,
gang?
I don't know what the gang was.
6 members of the same gang and don't know which gang it was? How you even know they was in a gang? How you
Also-
just know they wasn't friends?
He saw him outside hanging out.
They're not even in a gang. They're not in a gang. They were just hanging out.
Hey, this was at the store.
He's like, they were at the park talking.
They were at the park hanging out every day.
And I
playing
said,
chess.
I don't like this.
And I don't like the chess they're playing.
That's crazy.
How long were you dating that girl for?
2 years.
2 years? And you didn't know the name of the gang her brother was in 2 years in?
Because we just relocated back to Japan.
Her brother was beating your ass for 2 years.
Not for 2 years.
Well, when did you decide?
Just a couple months.
Okay.
Just a couple months.
God damn, that's stressful, Bill.
That's still
That's a long time.
That's too long.
Getting your ass whipped for months?
Were you trying to learn how to fight during the
No,
time?
No, he just jumped me. It wasn't daily. When he didn't come and beat me up every day. He just jumped me on occasion.
What led you from getting beat up by her brother to murdering the other people?
Well, it was a couple months after we went to court, had, for assault. They have different laws in Japan. That's when they all jumped me getting off the train. They all jumped me and I just went ballistic.
Because you took her brother to court, they jumped you.
No, he got charged with assault. Every time he assaulted me, he got charged with assault.
Wait, so you tried to get him charged for 2 months of beating you up? You had like pictures and stuff?
He had 3 occasions where he beat me up.
I'm gonna give him
This is a noogie he gave me.
That's crazy because you had to have evidence to present to get him charged with that.
Every time he beat me up, he got charged with it.
You went, every time he beat you up, you went.
He got charged with it.
So you would go to the police
were there.
every time?
Yeah, the police were there when he beat me up.
So why didn't they put him away after the first few times?
They have different laws in Japan. He was in and out.
Is it easy to obtain a firearm in Japan?
That's what I was going to ask is how did you handle 6 people? You were getting your ass whipped for 2 months by one
How'd
guy.
you handle 6 people?
And then suddenly you could not only take down 6, you could murder them.
Great point.
And you know what? That's
What happened?
Yes.
Very good point.
What kind of training regimen did you?
It wasn't
suddenly-
training.
It's an anime arc.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy.
I want to hear the answer though, for real. Like, how did you go from there to?
What was the weapon if this was not training?
It was no. I mean, there was multiple weapons. Some sticks.
What?
Pipes, bricks.
But you killed 6 people, so we trying to figure out like logistically.
He said a
how you
stick.
killed
He said
6
sticks and
people.
bricks.
It sounds like he was on a construction
Also,
site.
they're in a gang, so I'm guessing they're.
Drywall.
I had nunchucks.
That sounds like Streets of Rage.
But these guys are in a gang, so I'm guessing they're violent as well, right?
Violent.
So you
Well,
killed.
I don't know. This is Japan. I don't know what they're.
So that's what
But
I'm saying.
you've been
How did
living
you-
there.
How did you even know they
He's
was
only
in a
for a few
gang?
months.
Her sister said they were in a gang.
Bill, break down. Can we just take us through? We're gonna close our eyes. Take us through the fight. What did it look like? How did it?
Yes.
What did
Let's
you
go
do?
fight.
Where
Take
does the
us through
first
it.
punch come from?
Take us through it.
It wasn't no punches. I hit them with bricks. I hit them with pipes.
But they jumped you. You
Yeah,
said.
they jumped me.
But let's walk through it. Okay, so
But they didn't all jump me at one time.
They stood in a line. It was like my turn.
No, it wasn't like a
Okay, you
royal
took down
rumble
Toaster Roll,
type
but
thing.
you're not gonna get me.
all right. Let's walk through it. Right. Where are you when this happens?
I just got off the train,
You're off. So you got a train station, underground or above ground?
above ground,
So you're above ground is train station, daytime or nighttime?
nighttime.
What do you remember the train station name?
It was 1992.
So when
I've heard that Wu-Tang song.
are the 6 members on the train or not?
They were off the train.
So you're coming off
They
the
caught
train.
me when I got off the train.
Okay, so you get off the train and you're now met with 6 gang members. Is there anybody else on the train station?
There was people there, yeah.
Other people there, okay.
Witnesses, yeah.
In your head, what music is playing while you imagine
I
this?
have no music playing.
Okay.
We're not gonna take We're not gonna take
He's laughing. He's gonna go back and play
anymore.
that song and jam to it. He loves that song. He's jamming it. I
You
guarantee
stay
that.
out of this, number 5. I've had just about enough of you.
I've never seen somebody want to be a part of something
Remember,
more
I might
than
be a
him.
murderer. So
Okay.
have you had enough of me or have I had enough of you?
And if you don't think I'm gonna drive from this set fast, you're wrong. If you think I'm hanging out with anybody, you're wrong. You'll never catch me, number 5. I'm so fast.
Who attacks you first, or do you attack them first?
Her brother attacked me first.
Okay, so 6 of them, the brother attacks you first. What are the other 5 doing right now?
They were just standing around.
Saying that, okay.
Yeah.
So you're one-on-one with the brother.
I'm one-on-one, brother.
Yeah,
I told you, it's a video game.
Ready Player One?
Yeah, do you lock on the next person?
Okay, so brother attacks you. What do you do right there when he attacks you?
I fight back.
Now,
Because I seen it.
is this when you grab the stick or the brick?
I fight back fist to fist, and then the other members started one at a time coming in.
Okay. So
And
let's,
then-
hold on, let's stop right there. So the brother attacks you. You hit him with your fist. Now the other 5 are all coming at the same time.
Not all at the same time, but one by one they're coming in.
Okay.
What happens to the brother?
Now
You've
what are you-
already
Let
hit
him keep cooking.
Hold on. So
I'm
a couple of
answering
them are
his
coming in.
question,
What are you doing at this point?
I hit the brother, me and the brother are scuffling. I'm looking around for weapons.
Okay.
So I found bricks and I found a pipe.
Okay.
I put a brick in my pocket.
Okay. How
I put
far?
another brick in my shoe.
How far are you from the 6 people?
Probably 2-3 feet.
2 or 3 feet. So you're scuffling with this guy, like scuffling.
Yeah.
Then the people
Yeah.
approach you. In that moment, you have time
they
to
didn't
look,
jump-
find a
they-
stick and brick. How did you have time to grab them while you're
Because we're
scuffling with the
rolling
guy?
around on the ground.
My question is, after everybody is laying on the ground after you beat them up, do you go by one of them one by one and smash them in the head with a brick? Like, how did all of them die?
Blunt force trauma. I mean,
So then, yes.
Hey.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
those are the technical terms.
You just said BTA. BTA. We put belt to ass.
You just said no.
We
I
put belt to
I fought
ass.
him one-on-one. Not all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but
It
you
wasn't
said
and I
blunt
did
force
look that up.
trauma. Blunt force trauma usually
from me
goes
striking them with pipes.
to where?
Pipes?
Huh?
that were
To the
there.
head?
My
To where?
money's on Bob, man.
So you
Everybody
did
else
hit all of them in the
I
head.
did hit all of them.
But you said you didn't do that before.
Not all at once.
Let me tell you something I
world,
know about
Craig.
Japan. I spent 30 days in Japan.
Let's go. That's a long
Japan is one of the cleanest countries in the world. There are not going to be bricks and sticks laying around at their train
That's
station.
a beautiful.
Not gonna happen.
Here's what I
on.
want to say
Hold
to
on.
you, Bill.
Beautiful sentiment.
Beautiful
Go ahead.
sentiment. I apologize if I didn't show you enough love. That
I
was-
really
Bill, I do believe that you have a list of Japanese men you don't like in your home. I do not believe that you've murdered anybody, and I do not believe that you, in some heroic scenario, were able to topple 6 men when one was enough to whoop you for months. I think,
And he's there. And he's there. And all of a sudden, he can beat him up.
I think
That's really
I
good.
think if you refuse to acknowledge that you underwent the greatest training we've ever heard of in human history,
Yes, bro.
then you did not solve this problem that way. And while your glasses are cool as shit, I find them rude. And I do not consider you to be telling me the truth, Bill. You look awesome, but you're not being nice.
Yep.
And you are not true to me.
Good job, dog. That was great. I agree with everything being said also.
Great.
Very
Let's move on.
entertaining
So we're
story.
gonna move on to. No,
Damn.
sorry. You said you agree. Not go.
I like your glasses.
They are cool.
Yeah, we could have moved on.
Okay, thank you, Bill.
The raid.
Let me start with this. Number 5, what did you think of Bill's story?
I think if he killed 6 people in Japan, that is one bad motherfucker right there.
Right. That's
Do
what
you
we
think he
thought.
did?
I think if my aunt had a penis, she'd be my Uncle Mary Michael.
Okay.
What?
And that's not how that works, folks.
You should have just said no. Just said no. Number 5, what is your name and tell us your story?
My name is Derek Casper, and I was convicted of 2nd-degree murder when I was a juvenile. I shot somebody in their face.
At what age?
Whoa.
I was 17 years old.
Why did you do that?
Gang violence. He shot me in my head about 8 months prior. He just didn't do the job right. And the bullet's still there. You guys are more welcome. Come feel it if you like.
I'm okay.
Please, be my guest.
Yeah.
Right here.
I want to touch it too.
Do you feel it? Is it
Yeah,
there?
it's like a big pimple.
Yeah.
Wait, so he shot it, which?
Back of my head, traveled to the front, got lodged in my forehead.
I've
yeah,
never felt
right
a
here.
bullet in a man's head.
You're right.
No, and you know
that was all
what?
the convincing I needed.
There is yeah.
I can show you the scar too.
You got
wow.
soft
What's the
skin.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, wait, hold on. You
Yeah, go
said
for
back
it.
of your head?
Yeah, you can.
Is there a scar back there?
Yeah, you just have to pull the hair back.
It's right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel
If
it.
you don't mind, I'm also going to get a touch of your scalp.
Yeah. See that?
You're going to want to get that checked
Yep.
When's the last time somebody did this to you?
I don't think anybody who ever did that to me survived to
I
see the
can't
next
confirm.
day.
He has a scar back there, and he has a big bulge on his forehead.
Yeah.
Scars
The
everywhere. I
investigation
almost lost my
continues.
shoulder.
Okay, so you were involved in gang violence when you were younger. Another gang member at you.
I've been shot a couple different times. I was shot when I was a kid by my own brother in the throat. I actually have a picture of it right here. When I was about 13 years old, me in the throat.
You carry that picture with you everywhere?
Yes, I do, because it reminds me of the man I am today and what I could have been.
That's amazing.
I grew up in juvenile. I was the youngest of 3 kids. I'm from New York. I was put in foster care because when my parents divorced in the early 90s, I was the youngest of the 3 kids. So I was in foster care, and then I started running away because I was mad about it, and they sent me to juvenile. So I was in Berkshire Farms, and then in Berkshire Farms, I was assaulted by some kids from Long Island so terribly that they released me to my mother's custody. And when I went home, my mother's boyfriend was so abusive. I left the coffee pot on without coffee in it, and the bottom fell out, and he broke my nose. I tried to stab him with a kitchen knife. My mom jumped in the way. I stabbed my mom in the hand. My dad at this time went to South Carolina. This is 98. I hit Columbia, South Carolina. I was May 15th, 2 weeks after my 16th birthday. The Confederate flag is being removed from the State House in Columbia, South Carolina, May of 98. And here's the best part. My stepmom's black. I have an interracial family in Columbia, South Carolina.
Congratulations. And I sense that about you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think that's why you wear your hat like that.
Well, nobody accepted me other than black kids. My dad was an N-word lover.
What's that like?
It was fine. It was all my step family right now. My brothers, my sisters. I love everybody. My stepmom is the greatest woman in the world. She will feed a homeless person.
We just skipped past that last part. We skipped past it. Are we skipping past it? Are we going back to it?
The N-word lover?
Yeah.
It troubled me.
I didn't hear what happened.
Now, I think you were quoting other people when you were saying that. You weren't saying that for yourself, I assume?
No, that's
I
me.
didn't hear it.
I think that was a description. That felt like
that's
no.
me.
That felt like a bio.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Obviously, my father was an N-word lover. Boys, you'd understand.
Well, that's why I dropped out of school. That's what involved me in gangs, is because when you can't go to school because there's so much racism going on, and other kids know that your dad, you're in an interracial family, and you're in the deep South, and they're removing the Confederate flag, a piece of heritage at this time. I'm 16. I just turned 16.
Oh, you're saying so that's what they would call your father.
That's what they call my dad.
That's what you're saying. They were calling your father that, and they were calling you
and
that.
me.
That's the picture from that. Also,
so I had to drop out of school. I had to drop out of school. I couldn't go to school anymore. I said, I'm done. I didn't even make it through the 9th grade.
Seems like a lot of oversharing about things that we didn't really get to the case.
Let's do this. We got a lot about you. Let's talk about, like you said, let's talk about that night or that day.
Okay.
Like, what happened?
In South Carolina, depending on where you live, it's all broken up, kind of like neighborhoods. Okay, that's like your gang parties. Your neighbor. You don't go to Rosewood if you're from Forest Acres or Smartenburg against Greenville.
I was born in Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's where I went to school, Hillcrest, actually. So yeah, I actually went to Midlands Evaluation Center before.
Right.
Yeah, so go Ray Allen.
Yeah, go Ray Allen.
Yeah, see, all right.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And I liked your form.
Yeah, thank you.
He said you was nice with that knife.
It wasn't a night. It was a day. I was staying in Rosewood, and I had my clique of friends. It was the Rosewood clique, all friends. And the thing is that I was the crazy white boy. I was very unique and original. I was able to get in and around places and people that not everybody could.
You know what's so crazy? Usually the white friend out of the black group is the craziest.
Yeah, I'm with my friend Ryan Porter. Okay, Ryan has a house in Rosewood. He's a white kid. And one of the neighbors, Pierre, I saw Ryan standing at the front door, and I'm on the telephone with my brother in New York, and this is in South Carolina, and I see Ryan go, and I hear, oh, and he slammed the door, and I just see somebody try to kick the door in. And I'm like, what the f is going on? He's like, Pierre and I are beefing. He's got 4 friends. They're trying to get in. So I go and make sure the windows are all locked. They're trying to beat in the door. Somebody throws a candle holder, like a really heavy glass candle holder, through the window, and it split my freaking forehead right here. Split my eye. Cops came. They hauled ass. Like a week goes by, it cools down. And I'm over a couple blocks down at this girl Takoya's house. She's got a twin sister named Sarah and Takoya. I leave her house.
And then Takoya.
Yeah, Sarah and Takoya.
Those are very different choices.
Yeah, I say, you know what?
Sarah got a different dad.
Okay.
Classic twin scenario.
I was leaving and I heard Casper, because my middle name's Casper, Derek Casper. And I didn't even get a chance to turn around. And I hit the ground, and I was out. I woke up about a week later in the hospital, and the bullet was lodged in my head.
Derek, how do you know who did it?
I'm not going to say that I know 100%, but in my mind, in my heart, it was Pierre. That was there was no changing my mind. I heard Casper, I know his voice. I know
Pierre
his voice.
was responsible for it. Pierre is the one who came there with the problem. So
he came to the problem. Then he brought a problem to me on the street. I felt he shot me in my head. I know his voice.
But you murdered a man and you weren't 100% sure it was him?
Oh, I was 100% sure. In my mind, in my heart, it was. I heard his voice. I was dead set. He was going, man, you fool.
So what kind of research did you do to confirm it was him besides hearing his voice?
That was my research. I know what I heard. I know it was him.
Could you walk us through then what is your retaliation?
So there was Rosewood Park. It was by this place called Owens Field. This Owens Field in Columbia is where everybody would hang out. And I saw them all hanging out right around dusk, 6 o'clock. I grabbed the 38 from my buddy David Walker. I walked right up on him and I shot him in his face in front of everybody and I walked away.
Whoa. You shot this man with a 38. Mm-hmm. Okay, what happened when you shot him with the 38?
I got blood splatter all over me.
I mean, what happens to his skull?
I really, honestly, he just dropped like a fucking rock. All I saw was spurt like a video game and he fell and I took off.
Why did you run?
I just shot a man in his face.
Everybody already saw you do it. What's the point of
there was only like 3 or 4 people there and it was already dusk. So, and on top of that, I don't give a damn who saw me. You shoot me in my head, I'll shoot you in your face in front of your own mother.
Yeah, so I believed you until the last part. I believe you got shot in the head. That's entirely true. Did you do the murder? No. Have you probably whooped some people's ass, assaulted some people? For sure.
What was it about the last part that lost you?
The quiver in the lip. It was like, and it just
maybe
felt like
he was reliving the moment.
No, because you're not going to say I'm gonna shoot your mother. That's not.
He said in front of your mother.
Yeah.
You don't know many murderers, do you?
I can't answer that question. So.
You and Tati, you got a lot in common.
How did you get
should
caught?
get to know each other. Tati, you should get to know
Eventually, it just the beef was already on the streets. But honestly, because I was 17, they wanted to charge me as an adult. But I was able to get a good enough lawyer we were able to get juvenile life. So I spent until I was 25. I should have done a lot more time. I really should have, because it was cold-blooded what I did, and I was well aware of it. I think that the race had to play into my sentence, is the fact that I was in the deep South, and because I was Caucasian, it played in my favor, I think. I believe so, and I have no problem.
Your lawyer just found a way to finagle it to the second degree?
Well, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit, I got, basically.
And how much time did you do?
He's bringing around the glove.
That's so funny.
Oh, my
isotoners,
God.
man. Jeez.
You have them.
It's a good time to break these.
That ain't your gift.
Do you
what you doing with that?
Go ahead.
Plot twist, it's Denny.
Those are too big for you.
I was about to say, if the glove is loose.
I wish everybody would have heard it.
So now when you look back at you when you were younger and the whole thing, like, how do you feel about it?
I think that anything that's ever happened in my life, as even the terrible, has been amazing. And I had to suffer all that. I had to make those mistakes. I had to go through everything to be able to be alive today. I love life, and I think everybody else should too. And I try to make everybody else appreciate it now. Instead of trying to take it, I want to give it.
That's a beautiful
thing.
Very nice thing to say.
I think, Derek, I do, for some reason, my intuition is feeling like we're being misled in some ways.
So
I'm just not. When we play games where you have to make up a story, one of the things that you do is give unnecessary details so that the story becomes more believable. And he gave us a lot of details that didn't really have a lot to do with the story. Like when he got into the actual situation about how it happened, I need to hear more about how'd you find this guy? Where did you know? How did you know where he was at?
Everybody goes to Owens Field. I mean, it's just a hangout, and everybody knows.
But he shot you. How did he know you were alive? He didn't even know you were alive?
Oh, I have no idea. Honestly, all I know is that I was out of the hospital, and I was on one mission only. I was gonna find Pierre. That was it.
What was Pierre's motive to go after you?
I think it was what happened with Ryan.
Pierre knows you and
he knows of me. We're not friends. We're not like, Pierre, what's up, buddy? I know what he looks like. I know what he sounds
details.
like.
So, but Pierre knows you. It knows you enough to try to kill you. They fail. They know you're now coming out of the hospital.
How do they know that?
That's what I was gonna say.
You don't think that would go around?
Thinking and knowing.
The streets is talking.
It's too totally. You are making an assumption or you're making a fact.
Also, Pierre just goes back to his day to day. Nobody caught him for what he did or who shot you. Like, there's no investigation on Pierre.
No. Sometimes it'll just go right back to normal.
What happened when you got out of the hospital? Tell us exactly what your life looked like after you got out of the hospital.
Between there to Pierre.
Let's see. I got out after I signed myself out. After they didn't want to let me out, but they couldn't hold me.
How long was it?
So after I'm doing the math here. I have to think it out.
Okay.
So because I didn't have a house, I didn't live anywhere. I went from house to couch to couch. I didn't have a mom and dad.
All these details.
I didn't go to school.
Let's just get the time.
So within my 12th day, I checked myself out. I got out of the hospital. I went to the Marlboro Inn. I went back to Ryan's house, and I was trying to find a new place to stay. So I was trying to stay with Sarah and
You can
Decoy.
just give us number of days.
I have to deduce it. I mean, you're talking, I'm 17, I'm 44 years old now, and you're like, remember a story.
But you can give us 300 details about every single year and person and this, that, but
12
you can't
days, I got out of the hospital. Within 3 weeks, I found Pierre, and I shit in his face. I got the 38 from David Walker.
So 3 weeks, you're out of the hospital. No one got to Pierre to tell him in those 3 weeks that you're out of the hospital?
I don't know. That's speculation. How the f am I supposed to know what other people are doing?
The bullet's in your forehead right now. Bring me the metal detector.
Uh-oh. My God.
You have a metal detector. I'm gonna place this on your forehead in the area and we'll see what happens. This would be a great time to subscribe, by the way. If you're watching, enjoying these videos, the stories, nobody does it like this. So if you wanna subscribe, now's a great time. It would mean a lot to us. So if you like the video, that'd be fun.
Oh, pretty quiet, Derek.
There you
a little
go.
bit.
That's his hat.
But there's a.
Oh, that's where the bullet
That's
is.
that's the hat. Turn this way.
I just said that.
There's a
button on the
thing.
hat.
Okay, can you turn the hat a little bit?
Come on, man. Let's
He's
go.
like, come on, man. Let's
You got your one-time go.
Hey, if the glove don't fit.
Now hold on, time out. This is what's
No, come on.
This is
Take your
what's so
time.
crazy.
Figure it out, boys.
He didn't want that but check this out. You know what's so crazy? That man had your
Now it's
rubbing
on
his
you.
head, and it ain't no bullet in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, if you made it this far, thank you guys for watching. We've now heard everyone's story one by one. Thank you guys for coming, taking the time to do everything.
Thank you, guys.
My vote is very simple. I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. It's Bob. I was between Bob and Derek. Also, Bob had a lot of, his reflection on what happened felt the most sincere and like reformed, and you know, he understood the gravity of what he did.
Langston, how you feeling?
I started this day as a Tati man, and that was a mistake. Tati, you made a fool of me this afternoon. But I now find myself to be a Bob man, like you, Kevin.
I couldn't agree more. My vote is Bob. I think Derek was one of those people who put a lot of truth within the lie itself.
Derek, you are my guy. If you did kill P, that's crazy. We don't think you did it though. Bob, you did it. You did it, Bob.
Honestly, Derek, you had me all the way up until the fourth quarter, dog. I think you told us mostly everything that was true besides potentially the end part. If it did happen, I'm excited to be able to hear the full story and, you know.
Not me, I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna say it was you, Bob. That's what I think. I think that from hearing the way that you were talking about what happened, again, it came with a lot of remorse, and I appreciate you sharing your story.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're all agreeing for once that we think it's number 2, Bob, who's telling the real murder story. Will the person telling the truth please take a step forward?
Damn, if you couldn't figure that one out.
Yes! See? Damn! Bob, so you told the real story. Everything you said was real.
Correct.
How do you think about your life now? Like, how do you look back? How do you think of yourself today? If you have a message for anybody watching, I'd love to hear it.
I personally don't look back. It would demean what I've done. It would demean my victim and his family. Without what I had to go through or what I put myself through, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I'm also an addict. My process of parole, being found suitable, helped me make the choice to get into recovery. And from that point, my attorney back then to what I do now is totally different than probably had I never been to prison. And I could imagine me not being here today alive had I not gone to prison.
Wow.
I just want to say on behalf of all of us, thank you for being here. Thank you for telling your story. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but we really appreciate it, and it means the world to us. So thank you so much. Hey, nobody does it like us. That's gonna be all in a day's work. We back, baby. Good night.
Back in my bag and I ain't gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel.
Mike, was anything you said real?
Yeah, about bullying, like, you know, but there was
Not
no
the
like,
rest.
accident.
And you're a singer.
Yeah.
Okay, Tati, was anything you said real?
Yeah, I had a stalker.
Okay.
But no hitman?
No hitman.
Bill, I'm gonna sit for last. Derek, was anything you said real?
Yeah, the entire story was true except for Pierre, and I did get in my head, but the bullet actually went all the way through and out, but I thought it would sound more believable to say it was still there to have you feel it.
Bill, was anything you said real?
Nope.
Nothing.
I heard that
Not
smile. Bill, why did you pick 6
Not a
people?
thing.
You could have made up any number.